Welcome to BG Bolivia, La Vertiente gas plant. The safety of the plant, its workers, visitors, its surroundings and your own depend on your knowledge and compliance of the health, safety, security and environment regulations, which will be shown hereinafter, and are of strict compliance during your stay in this place. Our duty of care for health, safety, security and the environment is a core value in BG Bolivia. We aim to protect the health, safety and security of our people to minimize the environmental impact associated with our business and to ensure the integrity and safe operation of our assets. In BG Bolivia, we believe that all injuries are preventable. We provide healthy, safe and secure work environments. We make a positive contribution to the protection of the environment. We go beyond compliance with local environmental regulation to meet internationally accepted best practice. We reduce to the minimum practicable any adverse effects of our operations on the environment. The La Vertiente gas plant is located in the department of Tarija, 18 kilometers east of the city of Villa Montes, and is located on a surface of 43 hectares, completely fenced, in which aside from the gas plant, there are other service areas and an airstrip. Upon arrival by land at the main gate or by air through the airstrip, all visitors should register its personal information. Once at the plant, all visitors should go through an alcohol test in charge of the medical personnel. This test should indicate an absence of alcohol so that the person can begin its activities. To enter the process area of the plant, workshops or warehouses, you must wear at least the following personal protective equipment: work clothes, safety helmet, goggles, and safety boots. In case your visit is to the process area, additionally you'll be required flame retardant and anti-static work clothes. In some cases, additional personal protective equipment may be required in accordance to be displayed signs and instructions of the plant supervisor. The entrance to the fenced area of the plant is restricted. For personnel control in case of emergency, everyone entering the plant's fenced area is required to fill and manage their entrance card. As you enter the plant, place the card in the red position. When you exit, flip the card to its green position. Inside the fenced area, it is mandatory for the use of pedestrian walkways to cross the ducts. A work permit authorized and signed by the plant manager is required in order to execute any task at the plant. The use of mobile phones, cameras and video recorders is allowed only with the permission of the plant supervisor. It is strictly prohibited to smoke inside the fenced area. During your stay, you must comply with BG Bolivia's lifesavers and safety signals displayed. If during your stay at the plant you detect fire, spills, leaks or personnel that require first aid, you should communicate this immediately to the plant supervisor through your BG Bolivia companion or by calling extension number 8711. If a risk situation arises at the plant, the alarm will be activated. If the alarm is intermittent, it is a first aid emergency. Go to the meeting point through the main gate and place your card in the green position. If the alarm is continuous, it is a fire emergency. In this case, leave the plant through the nearest emergency exit, avoiding the processing area, and go to the meeting point located at the entrance of Block A. Once gathered, follow the instructions of BG Bolivia's plant supervisor. In case of need, the plant has a fully equipped infirmary to provide first aid. Also, all plant vehicles have a first aid kit for field emergencies. When driving a vehicle inside or outside the plant, you must obey the road signs and information, as well as the driving regulations. All drivers must carry a valid driver's license and defensive driving certificate. Before starting a trip, check the mechanical and electrical condition of the assigned vehicle. The vehicle should have a fire extinguisher and a first aid kit, among other requirements. The driver and all passengers must use the seat belts at all times. The driver cannot use the radio or a mobile phone while driving a vehicle. The driver must remain in permanent communication with the guard on duty at the plant, in compliance with BG Bolivia Vehicle Administration Procedure. Drive the vehicles with the headlights on, even during daylight. Obey the maximum speed limit shown on the road. For faster emergency evacuation, all vehicles must be parked in reverse. The plant supervisor must authorize night driving. Waste materials generated during your stay must be segregated and disposed of in clearly marked designated containers. Hazardous residues must be handled and disposed following specific and established procedures. BG Bolivia is committed to safeguarding the integrity of its assets by operating in a safe manner, in compliance with its business principles and the legal and regulatory requirements. The risk reduction of major accidents depends on the skill of the employees to interpret and implement the standards and good industry practices. During your stay at La Vertiente plant, you are requested to communicate through your BG Bolivia representative responsible for your visit any shortcomings you observe in the plant and any suggestions to improve our standards in order to maintain the integrity of our assets. Through this video presentation, BG Bolivia assumes that you have understood the health, safety, security and environment regulation and information applicable to La Vertiente gas plant and expect your full cooperation for your own and everyone's safety. During your stay, you may be observed under the Behavior-Based Safety or BBS observation program. Finally, once the induction is over and before you initiate your activities, please read in detail the Health, Safety, Security and Environment Regulation brochure. Fill in and sign the detachable tag of the brochure and please hand it to the BG Bolivia personnel in charge of this induction. Have a safe and productive stay at the La Vertiente gas plant. Thank you for your kind attention.